Welcome back to the Repair Nut channel. Today we're going to be replacing this regular doorbell with this new video doorbell. My new doorbell happens to be the Simplisafe brand, but the process is similar with other brands as well. In the description, I'll put a link to this camera as well as a few other brands as well. The first thing we'll have to do is cut the power to your existing doorbell. So go ahead and turn the circuit breaker off for this. My breaker wasn't marked, so I had to kind of guess and flip the breakers until I found the one that turned off the doorbell. Next, locate your doorbell chime that's inside your house. Usually it's underneath a cover like this one. The new doorbell camera probably came with a chime connector such as this one, and we have to get this connected into the original wiring in your doorbell chime. The doorbell chime has this plastic cover on it. Look for a screw that you need to remove. If there's a screw, then go ahead and loosen that screw up or remove it. A lot of doorbells don't have a screw, they just pop on there. The cover just snaps on, which is how mine works. So I'm just gonna go ahead and pull on it to relieve the pressure points and the cover will come off. Now, I already mentioned this, but before you get started in touching any wires, make sure you turn off the breaker for your doorbell. Now you'll see the inside part of your doorbell, and how it works is it sends a signal here and the little hammer kind of strikes these plates and just makes a dinging noise. So basically we just need to connect these wires to your doorbell chime connector that came with your new doorbell. For the camera I'm installing, it says to take the wire that's marked front, which is right there, and disconnect it there and put that wire into the blue connector here, and then take the other blue wire and reconnect it in that same screw right there. So let's disconnect the one that's marked front. Okay, we need a 1/4 inch of wire stripped from this. So if you don't have a 1/4 inch, you might need to strip a little bit of wire, or if you have it too long, you might need to trim some off. Now we'll put the wire marked front into the clip where the blue wire is. And now we'll take the wire that's marked trans and take that wire and put it onto the other clip location where the white wire is. Now we'll take these other wire connectors and reconnect them to where the blue one is on the front terminal and the white one is on the trans terminal. Okay, now we just have to find a place to store this little chime connector. It does have an adhesive backing, so you can stick it on anywhere that makes sense to where you can still cover it up with the doorbell cover, or you can even let it go outside of your unit and put the cover over the wires if you want to. Okay, I have my chime connector connected here, and I've got this little chime sensor kind of stuck on in there to where it's out of the way. So now I can put my little cover back over the doorbell. Okay, I'm back outside. Let's take off the 2 screws that hold this old doorbell on. Okay, and gently pull on your doorbell. It might have some paint that's holding it on there. And you'll see a couple of wires that go connect to the back side of it. Let's disconnect the wires from your old doorbell. Again, make sure you have your breaker still off. Grab your new mounting bracket, and you'll notice this one here is marked with a little tab that says clearance. That's just to make sure you know that when you put the actual camera on, you need a little bit of clearance up here. I don't have any issues with clearance on this wooden door frame, so I'm just going to put the wires through the middle here. I'm going to remove that little clearance cardboard thing, and I'm just going to mount it in place wherever I think is even. I think that looks pretty good. So just get your screw started somewhere in the middle of that hole here on the top. This is a 1-inch screw that the kit came with. Let's get the bottom screw in now. If later you find the camera angle doesn't catch what you want, it does come with this little sort of doorstop shaped wedge that you can put in there to kind of point the camera angle down a little bit more. All right, now we can go ahead and connect these little wires to these 2 screws, these 2 terminals here. And again, it doesn't matter which color goes where on these doorbell buttons. All right, now we can slide this video doorbell into place on the bracket. Now it's time to go turn on the power to the circuit breaker, and this thing should turn on. All right, now that the doorbell's installed, there's a little stabilizing screw that needs to be installed from the bottom here. So let's get that little screw threaded in there. Let's open the door and see if we can hear the doorbell. That's the job complete. Hopefully this video has helped you guys gain some confidence on how to install your own video doorbell. And I'll put a link to this brand of camera in the description along with a few other models. Thanks for watching the RepairNet channel. Give me a thumbs up and follow for more useful videos. Here's a few more videos I think you might like.